Hello friends, it's Jessica with Pindrop, and today I wanted to show you how to do a blind hem. On my Juki, that's going to be this number 15 stitch. You're just going to look on your machine for the one that looks like this. It has a straight section and then it bounces over to do a little zigzag just to one side. That's your blind hem. And I've actually adjusted the width down to 3 because I like a more narrow one. I just think it's easier to control. So now we're going to actually start sewing. So the strange thing about this blind hem stitch on my machine and on some of the others is, in my opinion, it's going the wrong way. So I just have to do it the way I have to do it. But let's see, I would think that the open part of the pants should be able to slide right onto your free arm, and then you should be able to have it go so that the pointy part of the stitch is bouncing to the left, but it bounces to the right. So you have to put it in what I consider to be kind of backwards, but it works. So I had to take my opening of my hem and bring it around here like that, and then being careful not to sew it shut to the other part of itself. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, you would want a color that matches perfectly. I have this slightly lighter color so it's easier to see for you. But what we are doing is the machine is going to sew straight over here, and then every couple stitches it's gonna bounce over here. And we want it to just barely catch that fold. So let me get through the seam section here and I can show you what I mean a little better. The idea is that it barely catches the fold to the point that it almost isn't even penetrating the entire, like it's not even going through the fabric really, it's just kind of catching some of the threads. So I can't say that mine is 100% invisible every time. In reality, it's probably never really invisible, but if you have a matching thread and you stay as controlled as you can with this, it does look very good. So watch as I sew, and then I try to make it so that when it's about to bounce over to the right, it's just barely going into that fold. See that? Just like that. And they do make some presser feet that kind of keep it in line for a guide, but I just don't find that it does a good enough job, so I prefer to just take my time and do it like this. Okay, so here's what we just did, and you can see that as the little triangle point went over, it just barely caught that fold. So then what we do is flip it to the right side and check it out. And so if you've done it right, then all you should see are these little dots on the right side. So I'm going to flip the pants all the way right side out, and we're going to go up to the iron. So I have just flipped it right side out and gave it a little press, and you can see all you really see are these little dots of thread and kind of a little divot. And you can kind of press that to be even more smooth. And so that is the blind hem. So I hope you will try it and let me know down in the comments if you do. And please like this video if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel if you would like more things like this. Thanks for watching and happy sewing!